Hi there, Fight Talk came back with another video. So we had Sam Noakes versus Abdullah Mason for the WBO World Championship lightweight. What I will say first and foremost is excellent fight, great fight. He started off the main card with that, and it was a great fight to watch. Both men showed that both deserved to be at this level. I thought Abdullah Mason would have had different tactics. I thought he might have boxed him, but he kind of fought Sam Noakes at his own game because he's tough, durable, and like there was some times when I thought Sam Noakes was going to get knocked out with I think it was uppercut, and he knocked him back, and the time he knocked him back to the ropes, and the ropes kind of kept him up. I thought the referee might have gave him a count there because the ropes kept him up. I think it happened twice in that same round, but. It was close on the cards as well. Just had it close. It was close. It was close in terms of the points, but I think the right man won. I think he won a bit more, but I think Tuesday had it by 1 round. I'd say that maybe by 2 or 3 rounds. It was close though. It was a close fight, but it was entertaining, and it just showed that what I've been saying about Abdullah Mason, he's a talent, and I think he'll learn. He's very humble in defeat, very humble in winning as well. That defeat, but it was a good defeat for him. Very humble in winning. I think he'll learn a lot from it. Even in post-fight interviews, he said, "Yeah, I learned a lot from it. A tough fight. I knew it was durable. But end of the day, he came off with the win." I thought he might would have boxed him, but he didn't box him yet. I thought because he's the more slick southpaw. He has been down. He can be hit. He's not defensively the best, but he's decent. He's got very good skills. He's very talented. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens going forward with him in this division in lightweight. So I think maybe he might unify. He might become undisputed. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I think it was a really good fight. Sam Noakes gave a good account of himself, showed that he belongs to this level. I've not really to mention stuff Sam Noakes on this channel, but I do like him. I think he's a likable guy. I think he's very, very durable. I think he proved he's done. He's been European champion, so I think he's fringe world level that around that. So I reckon he'll learn a lot from that fight too. But he's tough. He didn't go down. He stood there, took it. I think it was a really entertaining fight. I thought, yeah, this is the start of going to be a great night of boxing. And it pretty much was. All the main fights had some exciting moments and real good moments. So I think, Night of Champions, apart from the prelims, which were just nothing fights, to be honest. Yeah, guys were in and out, but the main card was a good night of boxing, and that'd been the first one. Abdullah Mason versus Sam Noakes was a really good way to start the night. And then we had Bam Rodriguez. I'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, Sam Noakes turned himself a real. Obviously, I wanted to bet the brick, but I knew Mason would win. I really think he's a talented young man. He's young, he's hungry, he's willing to learn. He's got a high skill level, high boxing IQ. His punch selection was really good in that fight. The uppercut was superb. His uppercut that rear hand uppercut was absolutely wonderful. Like when he throws that, it's a thing of beauty. I think. And it sounds like I'm a fanboy here, but I think Abdullah Mason is what I like, a fighter that I like. He's not the best defensively, but offensively he's really, really good. Defensively he's okay, and that's where he needs to improve on a bit more, improve his defense. But I thought he might use his legs and use more footwork. But no, he was there, stood in front of him. It was a shootout, and it was really good. And Mason's got a lot of power at that weight as well. So I think, we're only going to see more good things coming from him. So, yeah, man, it was a really good fight. Really, really good fight. The right man won. But I feel that, we need to, he needs to like now learn from that fight and fix certain things, you know, defensively from there. I know he tries to fight him at his own game, but it's still got a bit better defensively. But you know, it was a good fight. It was entertaining. He gave the crowd entertainment. He could have just sat back and boxed. He easily could have just sat there and boxed. But he gave the crowd entertainment. He gave the people what they wanted, what they were paying big money for. So all in all, it was a really good card, a really good fight. Yeah, that's what more can I say about it. It was a really good fight. Nothing more to say. It was just entertaining. I think you know, both guys can walk away from this fight thinking, yeah, you know, I gave my all, and I tried to be great. I dared to be great. You know, Sam Noakes came a little bit short, but that don't mean he can't come again. And I mean, he's cemented his name in that division. They both have now, so I think now it's about now who they fight next and what's next and how they build themselves up now. I think Sam Noakes take a bit of time off, regroup, and come back again. Same thing Abdullah Mason. All he has to do is just, you know, keep being who he is, improve, and we'll see what happens next. See what happens next. Will it be defense? Will it be unification? See what happens next. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'm out of here.